A Saturday storm resulting in dozens of arrests and some injuries, all in a southeast Portland neighborhood overnight. As smaller protests continue tonight, we are hearing from those impacted, whether directly involved or not. Welcome to KOIN 6 News at 10 o'clock. I'm Wayne Haberly. Night 100. It started at Ventura Park. Crowds formed along Southeast Stark Street near the park off 113th Avenue. Police moved fast to stop a march toward the East Precinct, which is nearby. They declared a riot after someone threw what's been described as a Molotov cocktail toward police. The firebomb actually set a man on fire, and KOIN 6's Jennifer Dowling is live now in North Portland with details on last night's explosive clashes and how local residents, they got caught in the crossfire. Jennifer?
They did, Wayne. It was a crazy night. Not only did that person get injured by what police described as a firebomb, but then we had neighbors, too, that were caught in the crossfire of all this. They said they were gassed and even injured as police made a push to clear the area. It was a fiery scene in southeast Portland Saturday night. Protest marchers met police in the middle of Southeast Stark near Ventura Park after they stopped them from marching to East Precinct. Before long, someone threw what police said was a Molotov cocktail. We saw at least 2 flaming objects fly through the air. When they hit the ground, the flames spread out across the pavement, growing higher. At least one man was injured after his shoes caught on fire. He had to roll on the ground as onlookers tried to help him douse the flames. Police declared a riot and deployed tear gas to break up the crowds. They also moved in quickly, making arrests and detaining people near Southeast 117th and Stark. Rushing towards individuals in the crowds, even pushing past our crew in order to get to someone they were looking for. Unsuspecting neighbors also felt impacts as tear gas flowed into their homes.
There was so much smoke in the air, like it looked like a house was on fire. That's how much tear gas they used.
Elijah Warren's house is on a different street from the main protest area. He was on his computer and didn't realize protests were underway until gas started pouring in, and his 13-year-old son and his 13-year-old friends started screaming.
They were screaming because their eyes were burning. They couldn't see. So when I came in the kitchen, I have a detachable sink, so they were trying to get it out their eyes, and I'm terrified because I don't even know, what it is.
I turned on the water and I was washing out my eyes and stuff because it was burning really bad.
And it started hurting our throats and stuff, so we couldn't breathe.
Elijah said his eyes started to burn too, and he went outside to figure out what was going on and found an officer to talk to until another officer, he says, hit him on the head.
He was actually listening to me. I was upset at that point, but he was actually taking the time to listen, like, oh, okay, this is a neighbor. And the other one just hit me. They hit me behind on the back of my head.
He said he was dizzy, and it took a minute to realize he was bleeding from his ear.
We kept trying to stop it from bleeding, and then it was so torn all the way down.
He said he kept trying to explain that this was his home, and he was not a protester.
And I'm screaming at them like, I'm not part of the protest. Like, you guys, we're in my neighborhood.
He said the worst part of the incident was the impact on his young son and his friend.
Honestly, hearing both of them screaming, you know what I mean? And then they're in the kitchen and trying to get their eyes out. It's like my son and his friend shouldn't have to go through none of that. No. We're just sitting in our house. We weren't even part of anything.
I reached out to Portland Police to see if they had any comment on the situation, and Sergeant Kevin Allen got back to me, and he says he doesn't have any information on this particular incident, but he says in general, the Bureau is committed to upholding the civil rights of all individuals and protecting human life and property and maintaining civil order. We'll put a link to that full statement on our website at KOIN.com, and he said there is a process to go to when police use force, so you can check that out again on the web. Back to you, Wayne.